I am back. Have you missed me? I'm back again for another wonderful. Let me let my dog in really quick while everybody's coming on. Come on, Bella. Hello, everyone. I'm here, I promise. I had to let the dog in. So, hi, this is Jen with Jen's Den Art, and we are back for another New Technique Wednesday to try some different things with Jen and Jen's Den Art. I am an acrylic artist, and I would love to show you a couple of things that I do. And we are one day away from launching Jen's Den Art Tribe. So I just wanted to remind you that the tribe opens tomorrow, and over the next 5 days you will be given a plethora of information about what the tribe is all about. But for now, we are going to paint today, and this is what I want to show you. So say hello, Miss Star. How's it going? And hello, Facebook user. How are you? That's all I see is Facebook user. So, I want to share with you what I'm working on today, because I just bought myself, well, not just, but almost just. Why is there something? Oh, I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. Hang on, there we go. Okay. So, I want to talk to you about sketchbooking, okay? If you have a sketchbook, or it doesn't even have to be a sketchbook, it could be a mixed media pad that you can use as a sketchbook. So, in the past, I have used this mixed media pad to practice. And this is something that no one else should really see. It's just a lot of sketches and things that I draw and I write in and I practice. You can see I have some old fish there, and I write stuff out. I practice some sketches, more sketches, painting. Just a lot of fun things. I really love this painting. I might have to tear this one out and put it in a frame. See a palm tree, and I wrote myself a note on what colors I used to create this. So basically it's a have fun, do your own little thing area and practice, okay? And I ran out of paper in this one, okay? I did all kinds of, I don't even know what I was doing there. But I did all kind of stuff on here. So I got me another one. And this time, instead of getting a mixed media pad, I bought this one just the other day. And I actually started, I went to TJ Maxx, y'all. And I found some, what is this called? This, pastel. I think it's called pastels, oil pastels. And so I bought them. It was like a clearance item at TJ Maxx. I bought them just to try. So I started playing around with that. And then I was looking through some magazines, and I cut these out because I thought they were super cute. Really just because I like the shading of the bows for painting purposes. And so I wanted to just grab them. So I cut them out of a magazine that it was my own magazine. I didn't like take it out of the doctor's office or anything. And I put them in here because I want to use that shading technique to make a pretty bow if ever I decide to put a bow on something. I was teaching how to make some sunflowers. I was drawing little sketches, and that's all I have in this one so far. There's not much in it at all. My pages are, but it will eventually get filled up with a lot of fun stuff. And I really liked the cover of this one. It is a Ray Dunn sketchbook that I got at TJ Maxx. I think I paid like $9 for it or something. It has 160 pages. It's 80 pounds. So what we're going to do today is I am going to paint over this because this sketchbook is going to be my sketchbook for my next inspirations. And I have a couple of things in the works that I need to start sketching that are in my mind, and I need to put them on paper. So if you don't have a sketchbook, I mean, you can do the whole Procreate and, you know, and all the electronic, but I'm not an electronic person. I am 51 years old, and I love electronics. Don't get me wrong. Technology is a must, and I love creating my website and doing all the videos and all that kind of stuff. But when it comes down to creating my schedule and to putting my thoughts, I have to use paper. I want paper to be able to do that. So I like to use this. I like to take it with me in the bedroom at night with a pencil or, you know, something similar, a little sketch pencil. And I just have fun. And I was going to show you one that Michael was doing also. And so it's just a fun thing to have that we can play around with. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to paint the top of it to personalize it for me. And I've already chosen what I'm going to paint, but I want you to find something that you are going to use for your sketchbook. Even if it is a mixed media pad with, you know, this kind of surface, just gesso over the surface because it's shiny, so your acrylic paint's not going to stick very well on this. Just gesso over the surface and make it personal, okay? Make it personalized. So I'm going to show you my inspirations that I picked out today. I just went on the internet and I picked out a couple of things. This is my favorite Bible verse, so I'm going to write that on the top. But before I do, you know, we are mountain lovers, and the outdoors and the mountains and trees and anything that has to do with nature is really a big inspiration in my life. So I found this picture. It's actually a watercolor. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this and this as my inspiration. And we're going to paint this together on the top of this pad here. So it's a really thick, hard cover. So I don't need to gesso it or anything. I'm just going to go ahead and start painting. So what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Tell us what you think. So you don't have to, yes, you have to look at a schedule. It's like an artist journal. That's exactly right. Hello, Terry and Pat and Sandy and all of y'all coming on. Something else that I really liked about grabbing my colors here. Something else that I really liked about those photographs that I just grabbed and that I showed you were the colors. See these colors? Oh, they make me feel happy. Even the little bit of orangey gold, these are just beautiful colors to me. So I'm going to start by taking some of these colors, and they're basically like some blues and some turquoise and some greens. And I'm going to put them on my palette. And I'm not recreating the exact painting at all. I'm not even going to start. When I saw that, I was like, ooh, I want to paint something like that on the top of this cover. And I want to encourage you to do the same for yourself. And before you go straight to the canvas, just get yourself a sketchbook and have fun. Bring it with you on vacation. Bring it with you to the beach. Bring it with you to the mountains. Bring it with you when you go to sit at a coffee shop and enjoy the process of just, you know, sketching down some things. It's super, super fun to be able to do that and add that to your creativity, because it's super fun. Do any of you do that? Do any of you take a sketchbook and do that? Hello, Michael. Hi, Terry. I have to look at a schedule. Yes. I love, and see, I think that's why I became a teacher too. I love books and libraries and notebooks that are empty and new pens and new pencils and markers and stuff like that. It's so fun. I just love that so much. So I'm going to bring this down just a little. See how that works. Yay. That line right here, y'all, is from the sun outside. So, hello, Miss Jean. How are you? All right. Let's take a paintbrush and let's start. I'm going to grab some white, which I did not grab just a second ago. Do I want white? No, I do not want white. I want milky white. Okay, I want milky white. I'm going to keep that out just in case I need it. And I'm just going to start with a milky white. I'm going to cover this word create, of course. And I'm going to put the verse, with God, all things are possible. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Okay, stop, back up, rewind. Don't do what I just did. Guess what I'm going to do first? I'm going to tape it off. It's okay if I messed up. Just don't do what I did. Do as I say, not as I do. That's my new saying. Okay, I'm going to tape it off so that I'm only creating in the inside of this. And this, my friends, is washi tape. My one of my colleagues that I work, we're business buddies. She just launched a subscription to washi tape. Like every month you get three new washi tapes. And I'm gonna have to get y'all the link because I love me some washi tape to have as an inspiration in front of me. And her washi tape is she creates it herself, like she designs it. And she has it printed out. I think it's so cool. So she just started a little washi tape subscription, and I love using her washi tape to outline stuff. So I'm gonna have to get y'all the link so you can become a washi tape subscriber and get in on all the good stuff. Where do you get those cute tapes? Well, Elizabeth, it's from Create with Christy, Create with Christy, okay? But she's in the midst of just launching a washi tape subscription, and I think it's $25 a month, and you get 3 new washi tapes designed by her every month, and you get a sticker to match, and you get something else. I think you get a scripture card to match as well. So it's all Christian based, which all of our subscriptions are that we do. I say we because I have business buddies and we all kind of work together. I have 4 business buddies. All right, so I am going to keep this really, really loose and fun. And I might have to put more than one layer because you can see you can kind of see through it. Y'all, my water is so dirty that when I dip, I'm so embarrassed. I always tell y'all, keep your water clean. And I'm usually really good about keeping my water clean. But since I've been going live so much and trying to keep the house up, my water's not real clean lately from my paintings. I haven't changed my water in like 3 days. Y'all ever had that happen? Okay, so I'm going to come with some beautiful, kind of like an aqua color. I'm going to mix some green in it. And I'm going to kind of make some trees up here. I want to go a little bit darker on the green side, but I want to keep it really, really loose as well. I might even make a tree. What do y'all think? I don't know. Let me just see. I might do something else. So this is my horizon. I'm going to add a little bit more contrast. Hello, Diane. First things first, right? All right, so I'm kind of mixing some colors here. I'm going to try to keep it really, really muted because I love muted colors. I'm going to add a little bit more of this. I love this color, y'all. It's called Ocean Green. Have you ever used it before? Super awesome. I'm going to take some of that. And I'm going to keep this open like a little, kind of like a little stream going through. So I'm just going to move my paintbrush back and forth with that. And then the sides are going to be more like grass and stuff. I need some gold because I really like that gold in there. Oh, and I need a darker green. So let me see what I'm going to grab. My little bit of black. I'm going to mix some green and black to make a darker green. Alright. And like that, I'm going to come up here. It's still not quite the right green I want. There we go. I'm going to keep it really loose. Notice how big my paintbrush is, right? I'm using a much larger paintbrush than I would normally use just to keep it really loose. I like that color better. Now it's starting to look like I have depth in it. Do you see how that just added a whole nother dimension there? Look at that. That looks so much better. So it's totally up to you what you would want to put on your sketchbook. I'm just showing you what I want to put on mine. And so basically I'm kind of making it like this is a valley and then this is the stream coming through. And I'm just going to keep it really loose because I have to let it dry before I put my words on. I'm going to take another paintbrush and just kind of add a little bit of flow in the water with like a white color. It's still the cream color that I used at the top. That's too bright. Let me tone that down. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab some more of that, a little bit of the darker color again, just to come in here. And add a little more clay. Maybe like some trees kind of showing their way through here. There we go. That looks like the trees are kind of going up the mountain. And I really like that. I'm just kind of making it up as I'm going. Using this, I mean it's not anything like it, but I just kind of pulled these colors out of it and I kind of went with that and just changed it up a little. So I'm going to finish it off. I'm getting paint all over me. It's so messy. Just something really, really smooth and simple. Okay, and then let me get all this paint off of my hands. And then I am going to dry this a little bit. Let me see if this is plugged in. Yes, it is. Aren't the colors gorgeous? I love these colors. They're my favorite colors. Okay, so I'm going to try something that I've never done before, but y'all are going to be my guinea pigs. So here's something that I'm going to do. I'm going to take a little bit of this milky white, just a little bit of the milky white, and I'm going to make like a glaze over this because, oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. Hang on. All right, because I am going to, I want my letters that I'm going to do to be black. So I'm going to make sure that my background that I'm going to go over is going to be like really muted. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take, I need a little container. Even though this container is not cleaned out, I'm going to use it. So I'm going to take this container, put a little bit of white in it, and I'm going to do the little glaze technique. Let's see if this will work. I'm going to add some water. Oh, I could have used those little things there. So I'm making a really, really light, kind of like a cream color. And I'm going to take a really small or like a really soft paintbrush, and I'm just going to come over this whole painting with a softer white. Okay, it's not showing enough, so I'm going to add just a little bit more white. I'm going to mix it up some more. I want to tone it down just a little bit. So you know how you can do on like a computer, you can make your picture like transparent? I'm kind of trying to make it a little more transparent on here. See how it's doing? Okay, I love that. So I'm just going to do that all the way down and make it really muted. Okay, that's what I want. And this area should probably have a little more white on it, but I like it. I like it. Alright, more paint all over me. Okay, I'm going to pull this off, which I made the mistake of not putting it on soon enough, but it's okay. It's still going to be cute. Oh my goodness, look how cute that is. Okay, so I made a boo-boo all the way around here, but maybe I can fix it by just coming back with a little bit of paint or something. Okay, and now, still a little wet. Let me dry it just a little bit more. I'm going to do the best I can with a paint pen, and I'm going to recreate these letters on here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use a sketch pen first, and I'm going to work from the center. I don't think I'm going to have any trouble with these letters. All things, it's not showing up with this. I think I'm going to have trouble with the, let's go way up here. Let's go with, I'm just using a pencil now. See if that'll work. Okay, I'm just going to go straight to the marker because I'm not getting any good all right, here we go. So this is a Posca pen. It is, I don't buy a lot of paint pens because I don't use them that often, but today I am using one. It is a Posca pen and it is black, I guess number 24, PC5. I don't know, because you can get them in all different sizes. And I have paint markers as well, but these are low odor. They're alcohol based. I don't really prefer, I like to use the Posca pens better. So I'm going to try my best with this because this is my last black Posca pen. I need to buy some more. And it kind of has a thick end to it. And I'm going to try my best and just take my time. And I'm just going to go for it. So I'm looking at this picture and I'm just kind of repainting, recreating It's not going to be the best, but it will be pretty nice for me, right? Okay, so I'm going to come back and double up on this. Make this thicker. And you just kind of do your own thing here. And this is thick. Because my paint is still a little sticky, it's kind of the pen is kind of vibrating when I go down over it. Okay, that looks pretty good so far. What do y'all think? I'm kind of making my own little, this is going to be so pretty. Hey Melanie, hey Diana, hey Lynn. Okay, so definitely when you do this, do not try to use a handwriting. Just try to recreate like you're painting a figure. Okay? And this is a really thick pen. Okay, so the R is not going to fit. Well, I guess it will fit. I'm going to put it right here just to be a little different. And then I'm going to do my possible. P-O-S-S. So the S is going to be right here. So I'm going to do This has nothing to do with my handwriting. This has everything to do with me copying and sketching. That's all it is. So this is not my handwriting at all. It's me trying to copy somebody else's calligraphy script. So if you're trying to do something like this, all I'm doing is painting, really. I've always been a really good copier when it comes to like photos or anything like that, like to sketch something out. I'm pretty good at sketching from a visual picture. But if I had to do it on my own, just like make up my own, it doesn't come out that good. So I like to have a reference, and that is probably why I like to paint using a reference photo, because it's how I feel comfortable painting. This is super fun. I just want to let you know I am enjoying it tremendously. Can y'all tell? Alright, let's get that Matthew in here. I don't really care if it's centered or not. Y'all have a story to tell y'all about Matthew. When my son was born, I'm not a speller at all. I don't know how to spell hardly anything, but you give me numbers and I can do the trigonometry for days. Okay, so I had my youngest son, and we knew that his name was going to be Seth, but we didn't know what his middle name was going to be. So we finally came up, like right at the last minute, we came up with Matthew for his middle name, Seth Matthew. And I realized after we gave them, like after we filled out the paperwork, I misspelled Matthew. I only spelled it with one T. But we had already given them the paperwork and they had already created the birth certificate. So my son's middle name, I mean, not that it's really misspelled, because you can spell any name these days any way you want. So I always made a joke about Seth Matthew. His middle name is Matthew with only one T. And the reason why I put one T was because I was a math teacher. So it was Seth Math. So I always made that excuse about everything. That's just the way I wanted to spell Matthew. So, okay, and I don't know, I'm so sorry, y'all. Hang on one second. My son and my husband just called me. I guess they don't know that I'm live right now. So, I'm going to call them back in just a minute, but hang on one second. All right. Michael's the type. He will call me over and over until I answer the phone. So, there we are. The last thing I would do is I think I would outline this in black. Just because I think it would add another dimension to it and I like it. So I now have a new sketchbook with a brand new cover on it. And now it is personalized for me. And I love it. So I want to see you get yourself a sketchbook. All right. Now, I know I messed this up, but you know what? That just makes it all the better because it's mine. And it shows my personality because I do boo-boos like that all the time. So how cute is that? I love it. I think you can even see the mess up of my all things in there, but you know what? It's perfect. It is exactly what I need for my sketchbook. And how beautiful is that? Okay, so I'm glad I showed y'all this today. Very cute. Thank you. My son's middle name is spelled the same way. Yay, Terry. I was always embarrassed. I was like, oh my gosh, I misspelled Matthew. I'm so embarrassed, but it's nothing to be embarrassed about. All right. So, oh, it does look like clouds in the border. I didn't even think about that. That's so true. I love it. So, all right, that is what I wanted to show you today in our new Technique Wednesday. And now I have a brand new, slightly used sketchbook that I am going to treasure a lot more because I have made it personalized for me. And so I just think it's beautiful. And I hope you enjoy it, and I hope to see you do something similar. Don't forget that we have our pop-up paint party starting tomorrow night. It is now $20 to get into the pop-up paint party. And don't forget, Jen's Den Art Tribe opens up tomorrow to the public. If you are on my email list, you will get a little surprise tonight if you sign up early. So we're going to start that little adventure pretty soon. And I can't wait to see you next time. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Bye. Oops. Well, maybe I'm not getting off. The end broadcast button is not working, so I'm still here. Okay. I'm gonna try to find another way around this because my little button's not working. Actually, none of my buttons are working to get over here. Let's paint something else. Seriously, not sure what's going on. None of my buttons are working. Let me see if I can come over here. Oh, there we go.